So we've been talking about area and circumference of a circle. So now we're going to take what we've learned and kind of combined it. Okay, draw me one circle and then an interior circle inside. So you're kind of drawing me like a donut. All right. Now, let's pretend like this is shaded. You can shade it in with your pencil if you want. Okay. I want to know the area of the shaded part. So basically, I want to know like the area of your donut, like what you really eat, right? Because the interior part, it's empty, right, of a donut. So you're really just eating this part. So I want to know what is the area of the actual shaded part, the donut part. Thank you for shading. All right. Now, I'm going to tell you that the radius of the interior is going to be 4, and that the radius of the big circle is going to be 10 centimeters. And this is 4 centimeters. Can you guys see? It's 10. You might not be able to see it. 10. Let's see. 10. That just made it so much better. Okay, so the interior circle, the radius is 4. The big circle, the radius is 10. Okay, are we good? Are we okay so far? So there's 2 circles, right? If you want to, okay, so the big circle has a radius of 10, and the little circle has a radius of 4. Okay? So, how do I find the area of the orange part? What would I have to do? What do you think I have to do? Yes, Jaylin. Oh, in general, what do you think I have to do? Like, in general, not using numbers, not using formulas. Like, what do we have to do? What do I have to do in general? Ethan, what are you thinking? Answers up here. Higher level answers.
Subtract.
What do you have to subtract? You are correct, but what do you have to subtract?
The little circle by the big circle.
Okay, so I have to subtract the little circle from the big circle. Oh, so do I just subtract 10 minus 4? No, what do I have to subtract? What do I have to find in order to subtract them?
Find the area.
Yes. I have to find the area of the big one, and I have to find the area of the small one, and then subtract them. Because it's like this, basically. Do you guys see the 2 circles here? For the video? This is what I'm showing. Okay? It's like, I want to know what's this area of the tape. So I have to take away this part, right? Because if I find the whole area, it's like there's no tape here, so I can't find that. So I have to take away this part. Ooh, it's magic. Okay, so let's find the area of the big circle. Calculators can be used. How do I find the area? First off, what's the formula? Area is equal to pi r squared. So 3.14 times, what's my radius? What's my radius? What is it? You know, of the circle I'm right underneath. 10. 10 squared, right? Because that's my radius. So 3.14 times 100, right? So what would the area equal to for the big circle? No. 314 centimeters squared. Okay. What's the area of the small circle? What's the radius of the small circle? Brandon, can we stay with it? Joshua, what's the radius of the small circle? Radius of small circle. That would be the diameter. What's the radius? Yeah, 4. And then I square it. Julio, what's 4 squared?
60.
Good. All right, use a calculator. 3.14 times 16.
50.24.
What is it?
50.24.
50.24 centimeters squared. Thank you. Okay, so the area of the big circle is 314. The area of the small circle is 50.24. Ethan, what do I have to do with these two numbers?
Subtract them.
I have to subtract them. Do we understand why? No? Okay. So, okay. So, the whole thing is orange. This is orange, right? So, all of this is orange. All of this is orange. All of this is 314. Cool. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a pair of scissors and I'm going to cut out this part. Seriously. Okay. Look at how. Okay, there. Perfect. Okay. I cut it out, right? How much did I cut out? This much. I cut out this much. So I started with the whole thing. I started with the whole thing. And then I cut out literally this part, right? Yeah. So cutting out in math is subtracting. Okay? So how much did I subtract? I subtracted 50.4. So the whole thing is 314. And I cut out 50.24. That's what's missing. If you want to bring it back, I can because it's just folded underneath. So that's why I subtract. Does that make a little bit more sense? Yeah? Okay, cool. Because, you might get it on the test and stuff. What? Okay. So everybody take. Last step. 300, Brandon, and 14.00 minus 50.24. What do we get? 200 and what? 0.76. Do we agree with that? Yeah. Centimeters squared. So, the area of the donut is 263.76 centimeters squared. Okay. It is a lot of work, right? It's 3 steps. Area, then subtract. We're going to do a worksheet, but you're going to need your notebook because there's no room to show this work. Thanks, Miss Jane. kids. Okay, the first one. So it says, find the area of the shaded region. I know it's hard to tell because of the copy, but this is your shaded region. So just like what we did in the example in your notebook. So you're going to need to write stuff down. And there's no room here, Angel, to do so. So therefore, you're going to need your notebook. All right. So, number 1. I got the big circle and I got the little circle, right? Do you guys see the big circle and the little circle? What is the radius of the big circle? 12. What is the area of the small circle?
7.
Okay, so that's my first step. Is like I got my big circle. The radius is 12 right there. Then I got my little circle, and the radius is 7. Where did I write this information down? In my notebook. Where do I expect you guys to write it down? In your notebook. Okay, find me the area of the big one. Find me the area on the small one in your notebook. You may use a calculator. Okay, so finding the area of the big one, finding the area of the small one. Area is pi r squared, so that's what you're doing. Pi r squared, pi r squared. Both of them are radius, so you're good on that. Joshua, let's go. In your notebooks, please. Finding the area. Finding the area. If you're awesome and done, there's always problem number 2, number 3, number 5. Don't look up here until you've done it. Well, here. How about this? Help your neighbors out. That's what I got. Okay, so we're good? Thumbs up if you got it before I did. Good job, everyone. Do it on your own pace. Do it on your own pace. Like, do this on your own. You gotta practice typing those numbers in. So do that on your own. See if you get my answers.